We're running out of time.
Did you find anything on Elpis?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA or the Pentagon.
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
Hello everyone, welcome to PST Channel. Game story, movie style, for your busy days. Last time, we already summed up the story of Resident Evil from episodes 1 to 8, and we have been waiting for this day. The latest episode, Resident Evil Requiem, is finally released. Now, let's look into it and see what happens to our familiar characters this time. The story begins at the FBI, Federal Bureau of Investigation, Midwest Field Office, where a young woman named Grace Ashcroft is summarizing a news report about a fourth victim who died from a mysterious plague. The body was discovered at an abandoned government office and may be linked to the events of Raccoon City. Raccoon City still has a lockdown extension order in place until the year 2040, and the U.S. has officially withdrawn from the treaty banning the use of bioorganic weapons, or BOWs. Her boss, Nathan, asked her to pause the report because he wants her to examine a new corpse that has been infected with the same plague as all the other cases they are investigating. The crime scene is at the Redwood Hotel, the very location where her mother, Alyssa, was murdered 8 years ago.
Yep, definitely peak graphic.
Upon arriving in Redwood City, she discovers there have been continuous reports of missing persons, leading all the way up to the scene at the Redwood Hotel. After showing her FBI badge to the police officer, he leads her inside for the inspection while warning her that there is already an order to demolish the building. According to the investigation logs, the body of a man was found in the hotel bathroom on September 28, 2026, and he had likely been dead for several days. This case is similar to the many mysterious deaths occurring across the U.S. It is noted that the victim was a survivor of the Raccoon City incident, and black blotches had appeared all over his body.
What? You gonna open that? Please no poop. Please no poop inside. No, I don't want to watch. What the fuck?
After exploring the scene, Grace finds a key accompanied by a photo of herself with a message telling her to meet at room 204, just before the entrance doors are sealed shut.
What do I do?
Grace is forced to head towards room 204, and along the way, she spots a notice regarding the closure of the Redwood Hotel, which had been in operation since 1928. Inside room 204, she finds traces of someone living there, with photos of Grace and Alyssa scattered all over the bed. Those photos trigger memories of when she came to this hotel with her mother on a heavy rainy day 8 years ago.
Hello?
Miss Ashcroft?
Yes.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Rude.
While Grace is investigating, she receives a mysterious phone call asking for her last name, right before the entire hotel suffers a blackout.
We need to go. We need to keep our voices down.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
Alyssa tells Grace to prepare to flee from something that is coming.
It's really no excuse, and I apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah, don't worry.
I should have it fixed soon. I just need to find my...
They witness a hotel staff member being murdered right before their eyes while he is searching for equipment to fix the power panel, and Alyssa shoots the killer dead. After fleeing to hide in a room, Grace calls the police.
We can come back for it later, Grace.
I don't know.
Before her mother can explain anything, she is killed by the same murderer who was supposed to be dead. The killer comes looking for Grace before knocking over a table with a liquor bottle and a lamp, causing a fire to break out as he disappears. In the present, Grace sits looking at a photo of her mother when she hears the phone ring. But there is no response from the other end. She remembers that her mother hid something behind a large painting in the hotel lobby. It is a briefcase containing her mother's notes. Alyssa worked as a freelancer, and around October 2018, she had encountered a hooded man who was likely the same killer stalking her. She had to keep moving to escape him because she wanted to protect Grace.
What's wrong?
Look at his neck.
Stung me.
Are you okay? What do I do?
You're too close, oh my god. I need to step back quickly.
Grace bumps into the same police officer she met when entering the hotel, but he has been bitten on the neck by something and has lost his mind. Grace struggles against his attack and is bitten on the arm, but she manages to grab the emergency exit key for the second floor. As she flees to the second floor, she is nearly attacked again and is forced to make the decision to kill him. Upon entering a room, she meets a man who admits he was behind the infection of the police officer earlier. He claims he brought her here because she is special. This man is Victor Gideon. Grace tries to escape, but the door is locked and she is knocked unconscious.
Talk to me. Is this one like the others?
Well, same black blotches.
And it's not post-mortem lividity.
No. No, this is different.
A few minutes prior in Elbridge, Leon, a member of the DSO, Department of Security Operations, a counter-bioterrorism unit, is there to investigate a body with black blotches on its skin. This corpse is one of the 6 survivors of Raccoon City, and they all died from the same cause, Raccoon City Syndrome. Leon's team sends him a photo of a suspect who is a former T-virus researcher from Umbrella. This person is Victor. The team requests that Leon investigate reports of a missing officer near the Renwood Hotel, which is the location where the 5th body was found. While waiting in a traffic jam, Leon spots Victor carrying Grace's body out of the hotel.
What's going on? Is she okay?
Oh, she's fine. I'm just taking her home.
Victor draws a gun and shoots a virus into the people who happen to walk near him. Leon pursues Victor and has to deal with the people transforming due to the virus. He notifies his team to order a lockdown of Renwood, but he loses track of Victor. The team then sends him the address of the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center, a building Victor purchased after Umbrella went bankrupt.
What is this?
Hey! Help! Grace is captured and has her blood drained for storage. While searching for a way to escape her confinement, she discovers she is inside the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center.
Column.
As she explores the area, she finds the bodies of researchers and faces a humanoid creature twice the size of a human. She must flee from its hunt, noting that it is afraid of bright light. Leon drives to the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center, where a nurse greets him to take him to see Victor. This facility was built to care for patients with long-term pain, and Victor designed the therapeutic experiments himself. After After waiting for only a short moment, the center announces an emergency evacuation for a lockdown.
She work here and she don't know this. Oh shit, that's all guy. That chainsaw guy. It's that thing. It's that nightmare.
I think I want a second opinion.
Leon must fight through the transformed doctors and patients to find Victor, while his team tries to hack into the center's system to support the mission.
Oh, here. Just the time when she gets home. Also. Okay, so that explains it.
Leon manages to save Grace just in time before she is dragged away by a giant creature. But the security system shuts the doors, separating them. Leon hands a gun to Grace and tells her to run. Meanwhile, he faces Victor.
Talk.
Victor notices that Leon is also starting to show symptoms of the black blotches found on the Raccoon City survivors. Before he attacks Leon until he is unconscious, Grace must find a way out of the center, but she first needs to find a way to open the locked doors.
Can I shoot through this? Phew. What the fuck, you not die? That is laser gun, by the way. Laser gun? What the fuck? No bullet. Why Leon only give me a gun with one bullet?
While exploring the facility, she finds a blind girl in a cell alongside a researcher who is beaten to death, and she discovers the research documents regarding the prosthetic organ transplants. Additionally, there are experimental logs of victims who underwent therapeutic trials as follows. Subjects with auditory sensitivity. After receiving an overdose of the drug Ziperval, they suffered from auditory hallucinations and displayed uncontrollable violent behavior when exposed to loud noises. Subjects with persistent vocalization and wandering. After undergoing surgery to remove certain cranial nerves, they developed histrionic personality disorder. These patients walk around constantly singing to demand attention. Subjects with irregular eating patterns. Following surgery to suppress the sensation of fullness, patients experienced extreme hunger and weight gain. They began eating everything, including medical equipment. Some developed a craving specifically for human flesh, which, if not consumed continuously, resulted in violent behavior. Grace encounters Victor, who's been sending people to watch her. He was the one who sent the killer to destroy the evidence at the Redwood Hotel, because his boss, after Grace escapes and finds Victor's notes, she learns that Victor and Spencer both collaborated on a theory to use the T-virus to control the memories and will of victims. In rare cases, victims who mutate repeatedly from the mutated T-virus strand can initially maintain their characteristic. However, when the chemical reactions occur in the blood, it becomes the key to evolution, making it impossible to completely eliminate the T-virus. In general cases, however, those infected with the mutated T-virus strain can rapidly regenerate tissue, but their behavior becomes increasingly violent. The tissue develops into a large tumor on the head, altering the pattern of red blood cells. This is a side effect of the mutated T-virus strain, and these creatures are called blisterheads. Occasionally, these tumors may spread to other parts of the body, and the fluids they spray can accelerate the mutation of anything infected nearby. Grace finds a cell key and a photo of a girl she found in the cell, revealing that the girl has a twin. It appears that besides the girl in the cell, there were other girls brought in for experimentation, though some became failed test subjects. When entering the cell area, one child escapes through a small gap in the wall, so Grace is only able to release the blind girl, Emily. Grace needs Emily to help read Braille to decode the locks on the doors.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No. That thing not die yet. Oh my god, immortal as suspect. That golem still there. I told you, everything here never die.
However, the giant creature, which was supposedly killed by Leon, returns and snatches Emily away.
you believe in human evolution? I have devoted my life to studying it, while you have devoted your life to failure.
Leon is captured by Victor, but before he can answer any questions, he finds a way to counterattack Victor and escape. Leon heads to Victor's office, where his team's operator tries to hack into the computer system. The game reveals the operator is Sherry Birkin, and Sherry is also infected with Raccoon City Syndrome, just like Leon and the other survivors.
I found some information about our illness.
They discover that Victor's goal is Elpis, and Grace is the key to accessing it. Grace falls to rescue Emily and finds a log mentioning a mutated girl who has taken over the underground area and is sensitive to light. This girl is the same giant creature that kidnapped Emily. Grace finds a way to help Emily by facing the giant girl and numerous mutated humans who were brought in an underground prison to serve as food for the giant girl.
Hurry! No!
No, her leg will get. She will become disabled. She will become disabled. Oh no, her leg.
The giant girl follows Emily and Grace into an elevator until the elevator cables snap and the doors shut, severing the giant girl's wrists and allowing the pair to narrowly escape death. Afterward, Emily gives a quartz key to Grace, which is used to open the center's exit doors. Upon escaping to the center's garden, a man named Harry, who is Victor's helicopter pilot, asks Grace to bring him the helicopter keys from his boss's house so he can fly them out of here. Grace has Emily wait in the helicopter and then enters Victor's house, where the basement serves as a laboratory. Grace finds Spencer's research notes regarding the transfer of memories from an original body to a new vessel via the genes of descendants, using the bloodstream as a medium. Since blood stores data and factors related to memory, the T-virus can control these blood factors, allowing for memory transfer. However, the vessel must be able to withstand the mutations of the mutated T-virus strain while maintaining consciousness. Sourcing the vessel is the key to future research. Humans were subjected to experiments based on this theory, but most failed due to mental instability and escaped. Grace overhears Victor on the phone discussing how he has found the key to Elpis. He then activates the lab's self-destruct system, causing all equipment to be destroyed. Grace must run for her life, escaping from insane test subjects that have broken loose, in order to get the helicopter keys to Harry.
You get it?
Yeah. Oh my god.
What the fuck did you do?
Grace? Grace, what's happening? It's okay, Emily. I'm here. Emily, it's gonna get a little bumpy. I'm right next to you.
Alright,
No, lady, I'm gonna need your
there
foot.
we go.
It's okay, I'm alright.
Come on.
Oh, there are so many of them.
Strap in.
As they prepare to take off, many test subjects from the lab follow Grace out and attempt to destroy the helicopter, causing it to lose control and eventually crash to the ground. Harry dies in the accident, and Emily is severely injured. Grace carries Emily through a crowd of mutants towards a church. Leon, who witnessed the helicopter crash, provides cover until both of them make it inside safely. A mutant covered in tumors all over its body enters the church just then, so Leon tells Grace and Emily to flee to the basement first while he stays to fight it.
Almost feel like Dracula movie.
Grace must defeat the giant girl in the basement by opening the doors to let external light bathe her body until she dissolves away.
Emily, it's me. Emily? Oh no! Wake up! Come on!
But when she returns to Emily, she finds that the girl has passed away. Emily mutates into a giant creature and goes on a rampage, attacking Grace. Leon arrives just in time and shoots Emily until she stops moving.
It's Emily!
I'm sorry.
Grace feels guilty for being the cause of Emily and the other's death and decides to part ways with Leon. However, the destination she heads towards is where Victor and Zeno are waiting. Zeno tells her that Grace is the true reason Raccoon City was destroyed. They've come to take her to the Ark, which is located in the center of Raccoon City and is the storage site for Elpis. Sherry tries to find clues about Elpis, but she is forced by high-ranking orders to cancel the investigation. Leon thus drives to Raccoon City alone, with Sherry helping him find Victor's location.
Okay. Get the tomahawk. You are still lucky. There's no getter beam after.
After fighting mutated monsters, Leon finds a military camp that once set up fences to prevent people from evacuating the city. He discovers it was a BSAA unit camp, and the computers there are not password locked. Leon explores the data and learns that BSAA's objective is the center of Raccoon City. Sherry mentions there are no records of who ordered the missile strike on Raccoon City. Leon is unaware that as soon as he accessed the computer, Victor and Zeno began observing him through the computer's camera. Leon finds the BSAA unit, all of whom were shot dead by Zeno. Leon has Sherry check Zeno's identity, but he is not in the database. Sherry finds evidence that the US government is monitoring the North American branch of the BSAA because it is an independent branch that answers to no one.
I have a feeling that it's gonna fall down. Bye-bye. I know it. I just don't know which one gonna fall down first. Left side or right side? Enemy also. How did he has a limit amount of rocket launcher inside a single motorcycle?
I've had enough of you! I know the feeling!
Leon blows up a gate and rides his motorbike into the center of Raccoon City. Despite Victor's attempts to stop him, Leon prevails. He finds Grace and Zeno inside the RPD, Raccoon City Police Department. Zeno states that the goal for which armies from around the world came to Raccoon City is Elpis, the final virus left behind by Spencer. Elpis was designed to control human consciousness. When they couldn't obtain it, they fired missiles to hide it. When the president tried to investigate this, he was assassinated. Grace is the key to accessing Elpis. She is part of a cloning project of girls. All the girls in the Close series grew up in an orphanage in Raccoon City since 1990. They have faces identical to Grace and Emily, and were used as test subjects for transplanting Spencer's memories into new vessels. However, they all ended up as failures. Only Grace, the original, can activate Elpis. The more Grace learns she is part of the cloning project, the more guilt she feels for being the reason those girls died. Zeno tries to take advantage of Grace's confusion to take her to the Ark.
Grace!
I think he is that guy.
Mr. Kennedy.
But Leon steps in to block him. Zeno sends a tyrant to fight Leon, while he takes Grace and escapes.
And kill her later, so soon. Just to have you feel. Oh, and we have our old friend.
Fuck me.
He gonna throw it? Okay, no need shooting. And Leon. Okay, Leon is still inhuman.
I couldn't save them. But I can stop bastards like you.
And I don't know where did he put that second missile from. Parry off. You are fighting against Dark Soul player, you know. Parry, left and right. Space center.
Stubborn lead, aren't you?
Yeah, no beam. Magnum ammo.
Leon defeats a giant tree blocking the entrance to the
What
Ark.
do you think it is?
Upon entering, he finds a cargo ship from a company associated with Umbrella.
Not necessary. I'll neutralize the target myself.
This one is confident. Die. Who are you? Are you my clone?
When he breaks inside and finds the room storing the Elpis containment device, Zeno asks Grace for the password to open it. If the wrong code is entered, the Ark will self-destruct, and Elpis will be lost forever.
Don't embarrass yourself, Mr. Kennedy. You can't beat me.
Aren't we fancy?
Let's call Chris and Jill to help.
Leon arrives to fight Zeno, but his illness flares up, so he must find a way to take Grace and flee down into a garbage pit first.
But if they bother reviving Wesker, they're probably not gonna let him die.
After passing out from Raccoon City Syndrome, Leon asks Grace to end this, regardless of what happens to him.
Oh, the typical two-person only pathway.
Grace crawls out through a small gap and fights through a pack of lickers to find a way to open a path in the garbage pit for Leon. While Leon is vomiting blood and loses consciousness, Grace sees a video file of Alyssa recording a conversation between herself and Spencer. Spencer gave the baby girl, Grace, to Alyssa to care for. He said his research had caused a catastrophe for the world, except for Elpis, which was a blind hope. Because humans cannot predict the day they die, they must have hope. He felt guilty and knew happiness does not come from taking advantage of others. Grace is just an ordinary girl, and he took her in because he wanted to correct his mistakes. He hoped she would be a requiem for the deceased. Grace rushes to support Leon and returns to the Elpis storage device. She offers to give Zeno the password if he promises to let Leon live. However, if one chooses not to release Elpis, the device explodes, forcing Leon to help Grace escape first while he stays to fight Zeno, even as his Raccoon City Syndrome worsens.
Go! Right behind you!
Leon! What are you doing? Come on!
But Leon can win this one. Not in this shape.
Leon is eventually shot dead by Zeno, and both disappear amidst the device's explosion. Then, Chris Redfield's Alpha team flies their helicopter into the area.
I wish I could have saved you, Leon.
Once Zeno agrees, Grace enters the password, Hope. After Elpis appears, Zeno stabs himself with it. Meanwhile, Grace explains that Spencer created Elpis when he felt guilty. Therefore, Elpis is not a virus, but an antiviral. Victor says the documents Spencer left were flawed because they didn't explain the connection between Grace and Emily. Elpis makes BOWs useless, and the world's power balance will return to chaos once more, which is kind of a game by Spencer, and Victor will be the one to carry on that legacy. Before dying, Zeno mentions the organization, the Connections, which they both worked for. Zeno, having lost his superhuman powers, is defeated by Victor.
We can't let him have it.
Victor returns to attack Grace until she is injured. She injects Elpis into Leon, curing him of Raccoon City Syndrome. The Elpis storage device collapses, separating Leon from Grace, but he must fight Victor once more.
How do I cancel it? I need to know the way. Okay, you just have to run far.
It's over.
Leon believes humanity is strong enough not to rely on leaders like Spencer or Victor. When defeated, Victor mutates into a nemesis.
Go big now. Time for morphing. Power Ranger. Megazord. Where's our robot? I have a lot of heal.
This time, you ain't getting back up.
After eliminating him, Leon rushes to check on Grace, but the collapsing arc has no exit. Shortly after, Alpha Team arrives to rescue them both under the orders of Chris Redfield, who also left a message for Leon. Leon tells Sherry he will bring back a vial of Elpis for her and tells Grace the truth.
Braille actually worked. Feel better than I have in ages.
Oh, thank God. I'm glad you're okay.
We gotta
He didn't hit Emily's vital spots, so they can still use Elpis to help her. Afterward, the government confirms the existence of an illegal, still operational bioweapons trading lab within the ruins of Raccoon City. The extension of the lockdown and the continuous, mysterious deaths are linked to Raccoon City from 28 years ago. Recovered evidence leads to further investigation of Oswell Spencer and the Umbrella Corporation, which was supposed to have gone out of business. There are rumors that the government forced Umbrella into bankruptcy. The fact that Alyssa, who helped expose Spencer, was murdered might have been to silence her regarding the secret organization controlling the government from behind the scenes. The president does not accept the allegations that the government was involved in the missile strike towards Raccoon City. Furthermore, a young girl was rescued from the Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center. She is Emily. In the post-credits scene, Grace talks to Leon on the phone about Sherry, who is recovered, and Grace is taking care of Emily. She has returned to work at the FBI. In Raccoon City, a military unit deals with the BSAA forces. They recover something before the wolves are sent in.
objective before they send in the wolves.
This concludes the most anticipated game of 2026, Resident Evil 9: The Requiem. The horror, excitement, and thrill are all perfectly maintained, featuring familiar protagonists who never lose their popularity, alongside characters who have grown over time, showing true development in every aspect. Did you enjoy the story? If this inspires you to pick up the game and dive in, amazing! And if you're still deciding or time and budget are tight, that's exactly why PST exists. We bring you the complete story, told like a movie, so you can feel the adventure as if you played it yourself. No pressure, no missing out, just the heart of the game when you need it. Seek the story? Watch PST! Let me know in the comments below. Your feedback is warmly welcomed and truly shapes what comes next. Thanks for watching!